Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I am so glad to be back and happy that I can come and share with you some updates of things, I've been working on things in my sewing journey and projects. So happy you could just take the time, stop by and visit with me today. So, how's everyone doing? I really miss doing videos. I've been, like I said, so busy with projects that I really haven't had a chance to just sit down and, come on and share with you guys. So, finally, I took a break. I got one quilt already halfway done, and I'm working on the second one. But in the meantime, I've also been working on some summer dresses using some of my patterns that I got over the last couple of months that when they were on sale at Joann's, when I was able to get them at a good sale, like the $1.99 or $1.99 or $2.99, whichever it was. But anyway, so been trying to do that, but hope everybody is doing good. If you've been busy crafting or sewing or cooking or gardening or whatever it is that your hobby is, and that doing it to enjoy each day in your life, no matter what it is, whatever it does makes you happy. I wanted to come on today with this video to share with you my fabric haul, and it's enormous. It truly is enormous. As many of you know already about Joann's and their stores closing all over, the nation, and it's sad. It really is truly sad. I've come to meet a lot of great people there and met some friends that now we've developed some relationships with sewing and things like that, that we have in common. So I'm going to really miss that camaraderie with those employees there, and I wish them all the best. So let's just jump into what I have to share with you. So, as you can see, now this is just a portion of the fabrics that I have gotten over the last couple of weeks. I went to this one Joann's, this particular Joann's in my area, and they probably about the time of this video being posted, their stores will actually be closed. The last time I went in there, the shelves were just totally, just empty. So I was able to find a couple of things on my last trip at this particular store. What I'm going to show you, what I have beyond what you see here, I got from this same store, but it was over a course of 2 weeks, to be honest with you. So I was waiting and waiting for the sales to drop. Everything was like 40% off, 30, really wasn't anything. So I was kind of watching and waiting. And so when everything started dropping like 70, 80, and 90%, I had to make my move. So this is, like I said, just a portion of what I got. I got a great deal, I have to admit. When I went, I was able to get a total of about 51 bolts of fabric. So I really did a great job in collecting some nice pieces. And I won't have to go fabric shopping for quite a while. So also, and I did get some notions, buttons and Velcros and threads and all that kind of things like that. So this right here, let me sort of jump into the savings, the cost factor. And this varies depending on the type of fabric that you got and the price. But I'll just give you an example of one, like say this one. This is this Tommy, not Tommy, but this is the Eddie Bauer flannel print green tartan plaid. And this one was like $9.99 a yard. So the minimum you had to get was 2 yards. But if you wanted to buy the entire bolt, whatever was left on the bolt, you could get it for 70 to 90% off. And there were a lot of fabrics that were that I got that some of them didn't even have quite 2 yards on it, but because it was still on the bolt, it still qualified for me to get this entire bolt at the register 50% off. So basically what that means is if one bolt of fabric usually holds about, let's say about 8 yards, right? And again, like I said, it depends on type of material. And if it was, let's say, like $13.99 a yard. So if you would have got the whole bolt, 8 yards, at that price, it would have probably ran around $111.85, somewhere in that ballpark, right? So with starting at 80%, you get that portion off. And then you get to the register, they gave you another 50% off. The final cost of that one bolt was like about $8.78 for 8 yards. So it was pretty much close to being like about $1, $9, $10 a yard. And I think that is amazing, totally amazing. So again, it depends on the type of fabric and how much that it costs. So, like I said, in total, I purchased around about 51 bolts of fabric, and I think overall the savings I got from everything that I purchased, it was $2,369.77, taxes included. But I spent maybe $427, $28. So incredible savings. And I am so excited to just jump into these fabrics and start creating some garments and some home decor like pillows, because I did get some outdoor fabric, and of course, making my bags, tote bags and whatnot. So I got a large assortment of cotton, the Keepsake Calico brands. This is like one of them. This one I took off the boat because I went on and I washed a lot of the materials, because I want to get these. Eventually I want to get them all off the boats and recycle the these paper bolts here, because I don't want to have that accumulating. And I have storage bins that I'm putting everything in. So I just wanted to leave these on here so that I could, remember what the name of it was, and I could jot it down in my notes in my book. The type of fabric, the yards, and what it was costing. So like I said, I got cottons, I got knits, I got flannel, denim, outdoor fabric, quilting fabric, cotton canvases, cotton plain weaves, just some beautiful, beautiful assortments of fabric. So I'm going to show you real quick. This is a beautiful sunflower print. And I think this was probably about this had to be maybe about 2.5 yards of this, along with this batik dotted. And it's like a burnt orange color. It's beautiful. I know the color is probably not really coming across, but it's gorgeous. And I got another piece because this was on the bolt. So those two I think would really work really great with my quilting. I think that's a great combo. So that came off of, like I said, 2 bolts. This is one and that was 2. So next I've got this, and I'm probably gonna just pull them out randomly. But there was a piece of this, was like about a yard of this herringbone, and this is a real nice. It's pretty, not really thick, but it's a nice blend, woolen blend. And this again make a nice jacket, or probably like a pair of pants or a skirt. I think I have enough for that. I picked up this beautiful plaid flannel, and I think I got about 3 yards. This was like maybe 2 on the bolt, and then this was another piece. So I think it actually comes out to be about like 6 yards of this. And I can actually see a beautiful cape in this pattern here, a jacket or shacket. Gorgeous. Moving on, again, you saw the tartan here, and I'll get into that. There was a small piece of this fabric that was left, this camo, and it's a woven cotton, almost like it has that flannel feel. I believe it is. But I got a small piece of this that was still left on the bolt, and I'm going to be using this for the backing of one of my quilts. There was another piece that I scored here. Now this is a beautiful cotton. It's not a stiff cotton, it's really soft. And I believe I got maybe 2 yards of this one. And I think this will make a beautiful blouse. It's just so soft and doesn't wrinkle a lot. So that's why I want to use this for a nice blouse. So again, I took these off the bolts because I wanted to start, washing all my fabric and start storing them away. And I wanted to do all that, particularly before and even after I put up this video, because I just wanted to share with you guys. So this is a nice piece. I think I got like 6 yards of this knit. And I tell you, I jumped into this one already and made a dress, a sundress. And I love it. It is so soft. This is I want to see what type of fabric this is. I want to say close to like it's like a stretchy cotton, but would it qualify like a viscose? I'm not really sure, but it's very light and sturdy, but soft. It's hard to describe what the name of this one is, particularly since I took it off the bolt, and I should have wrote the name down for this. But it's beautiful, and it drapes really well. So you'll be seeing the dress that I made from this fabric, probably in another video. I'm going to try to get out as much as I possibly can. So moving on now, let's go. Here's the start of the bolts that I got. Again, this is the brush. It's flannel brush, Eddie Bauer, green tartan plaid. And I think I got like, let's see, 1, 2, like 2.5 yards of this. And $9.99. I think I ended up getting this for probably like about $2 and something. And that's probably what the gist of majority of what I got was all under probably $10, with the exception of some other ones that I got more fabric in, and I'll show you that. But beautiful flannel here. Can't wait to work on that. This piece here, this is called Ethan, I think it was Ethan Indigo Cotton Plain Weave, but it has like that Aztec, Afrocentric type of feel to it. And I got yards of this that I get. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like almost close to 6 yards. And I want to make a duster out of this. I think it is just absolutely gorgeous. This black and white, it is amazing. It is beautiful. And this is going to work really nice. You can see the inside. And you could possibly reverse this as well. So you could see that, because the way that it's structured, it's possible. Yes, you can reverse this. So this white would be even pretty too. But I think that'll make a lovely duster. All right, now let's move on with this piece here. This is some plaid. Now I got a lot of plaid. This is a cotton woven, and I think I got maybe 2.5 yards probably was left on the bolt for this one. And so this one is a nice cotton woolen or cotton weave, cotton plain weave. Really pretty. Make a nice shirt or skirt or a pair of pants. So I'm glad that I was able to get at least 2.5 yards of many of these fabrics, because that gives you opportunity to stretch your fabric for your garments. Now jumping into the cottons, let me grab a couple of more. Because of the different patterns that I've been working with as far as like quilting is concerned, getting some cottons was essential, and particularly at the sale that it was very important that I was able to get some nice colors. So I picked up a lot. This is this real pretty polka dot. This quilter showcase, lightweight cotton, lightweight, 100% cotton. Really, really beautiful. And I'm gonna go through these pretty quick. This next one is on another cotton. This is a beautiful sunburst. I think they call it sunburst, but it's got Real pretty little branches on there. Uh, Fabric Traditions, 100% cotton. I think I got like about 6 yards of this. So this is going to be great for a backing, especially for a quilt backing. I love the blend of this. Okay. Next, I got this piece here. This is another lightweight cotton. This is a 100% quilter showcase. And this one is called Floral Dots. And there wasn't much left on this bolt, probably a yard, but it still constitute, 50% at the register. So I got this piece for probably like about $1 and some change. Next up, another premium quilters, 100%. This one is called Critters Paisley. These real, you can't hardly see it. Okay, if you can, there's the circular design. A scroll, and it's really nice. I like that pattern. And so this is another 100% cotton. And I got about about 2.5 yards of this one. Next up, this beautiful red keepsake calico, another dotted polka dot. Dot black on red keepsake calico. And I got probably about a yard of this. Next up is this beautiful green. It's called Distress Green. And this Quilter's Keepsake Calico. Quilter's Cotton Durable Medium Weight. And that was $9.99 a yard. As was a lot of the other cottons. And like I said, it just depends on, what type it was. Some can range from $5.99 a yard to $12.99, $14.99, $9.99. But with the savings and the 70, 80, and 90% off, and then the 50% off, I'm getting each one of these bolts, like I said, was under $10. All right, so I'm going to pull these out because I want to jump into the knits. And these, like I said, are all just cotton, 100% cotton. Beautiful assortment. You can tell I love that polka dot. And this beautiful basket weave. It's a basket weave tan. It's another keepsake calico. And this was $9.99 a yard. So like I said, each one, they vary. So got same amount of yard from this one, at least about 2 yards. And about a yard of this polka dot. A yard of this real pretty, this one is called Quilter Showcase Yellow. Floral Burst Buttercup, 100% cotton. I got that mixed up with the other yellow that I had, but the pattern is different. But you can see that really blossom pattern there. Gorgeous. So soft and buttery. This one is brushstroke red, 100% cotton. Another keepsake calico. This one is speckled dots cotton. It's all lightweight. This one is dotted stripe mahogany. And this is a batik. And then this one is a keepsake. It's called Whirlpool Blender Brown. And very soft, very durable cotton. So those were my cottons. And I'm going to have fun with my quilts and coming up with some beautiful, beautiful patterns. All right, now I want to move on to some of the more durable patterns that I was able to score. I mean, I had fun, and you should have seen like the carts in the stores. They were just jam-packed with people buying fabrics because you can't beat it. It's a great deal. This one is called Pepita Canary. It's another 100% cotton. Really pretty. I don't know what I'm going to make out of this, but I have enough to where I could probably make a dress. I think a lot of these I wanted to get so I can make sundresses because I just think that they're very comfortable. And shirts. Now this is gorgeous. This is Ethan Red Cotton Canvas Plaid. And this is a cotton weave. Very beautiful. It's got a soft, buttery tan, yellowish. It doesn't come across as like yellow, but it's more tan, more beige. And I think I got like 1, 2, 3, it's like 4.5, almost close to 5 yards of this. This I could not pass up. I thought that this would work so well with my tote bags, especially, you know, if you want to do the grocery bags and you're recycling and you can carry your own bags when you do your grocery shopping. I think that this would be ideal for that. Just really cute. And I believe I got the whole bolt of this. Matter of fact, I know I did. Yep, 8 yards. It's called Farm Fresh Tex, 100% cotton, cotton plain weave. And this was $12.99 a yard. And there was 8 yards on that. So, had fun with that. And then, now get ready for this because this is a beautiful, and let me say, I must say, I'm not like a real bright, I don't know, bold pattern type of person when it comes to my garments and clothing, but something about this I just thought would be a little bit different. So I was able to get at least about 6 yards of this. This was 90% off. So I think I got this whole bolt for probably less than maybe $6, if that. And I got a lot. This bolt had at least 6 yards, and then I had another one that had at least 3 yards on that one. And this one is called Blue Yellow Circle Cotton. And it's from it says One Together. And it was $12.99 a yard. 100% cotton. And I made a dress out of this, a sundress, and I'm going to be showing that one to you guys in another video soon. So, really bold pattern here. Takes, you know, if you're doing something like that, you know, takes some time to do some matching if you're going to be, you know, using things with diagonal or the patterns like this. You just got to be mindful. But it's gorgeous. So next are my knits. And I'm just going to pull these down real quick. This is a gorgeous piece here. This one is called Daisy Print. It's a jersey knit, 95% polyester, 5% spandex. And this is going to make a nice dress as well. Lightweight. Look at that. And the breathe, you know, it's the breathability, if that's such a word. But gorgeous. The pattern is so fun. And I think this I could probably do my wrap dress in. But we'll see. Got that. Next up is this very, very blue. This blue is blue paisley. Yes, it's called Blue Paisley Jersey Knit. And it's another nice blend, stretchy, gorgeous pattern here. So I can't wait to make a dress out of that as well. All these knits that I got, I think that's what I'm more likely. It's either going to be shirts or dresses or, you know, some type of Mrs. Tops. So these last three pieces, this one is a small piece I got off there, was jersey knit, abstract animal, double brush poly spandex, 90% polyester, 10% 10% spandex. And this was $16.99 a yard, but I think I only got maybe what was left on it, like a yard, so I probably got this one for like about $3 or something. And then this beautiful, and I had some of this before. This is active wear rib knit, and this is olive athletic leisure rib, and it's normally $19.99 a yard. It was the last chance, and I got maybe about two and a half yards of this. So this would make just a nice lounge wear. Jacket, pants, even a dress. But it's kind of hard. It looks like it's coming across like a grayish color, but it's olive green. Very pretty. And then who could pass up the leopard print? We all have some, right? Cheetah print, I should say. This one is 100% polyester, called Print Aloba Cheetah Print Suede. And I got like it's like 2.5 yards of this one. So very, very pretty. All right, so let me grab. Next up is the more of the flannel that I got, and with quilt backs, more plaids, these flannels, very, very pretty. The Eddie Bauer and the flannels. So I'm gonna move all these. I don't know if you keep count, but trust me, yep, it's like about 51 yards or 51 bolts that I have. So we got this pretty. This one is called Mustard Medium Plaid Brush Cotton. It's from the Platitudes yarn dye brush softness. I think I got about 3.5 yards of this one. Very pretty. I can't wait to make a jacket out of this, or even a duster. All right. Got this nice piece here. Super snuggle. It's called Brown Town Large Plaid Flannel Brush, 100% cotton. And this is not a Eddie Bauer, but they had these extra little bands, and they were giving them to you if you ask them, so that you can keep your fabric from coming off of the bolt. So they had a lot of these. All you have to do is just ask them for it. And then here's again in red. Now this is a Eddie Bauer flannel, red and black buffalo check, 100% cotton. So for all those pajamas and winter wear, perfect. They had a lot of this left. Now moving on to this beautiful piece, red and black plaid, 100% cotton, another flannel. And then this tartan plaid black panel. This real pretty, this is like it's called blush gray grid plaid brush cotton. It's got like some pinks, some grays, white, real pretty. I think I got like about 2.5, almost 3 yards of this. This is Platitudes Ivoryburg Fall Plaid Brush Cotton, 100% cotton, yarn dye brush, so for softness, as they say. Another great selection for a jacket. And this one is another yarn dye, light neutral blurred plaid brush, 100% cotton. And I'm going to move these over real quick. Because I want to show you this big piece here. Now this one came on a bolt, but I don't know if it was the correct one because it was just a cardboard one. But I think I got like about 3 yards of this plaid, and this would make a beautiful lightweight jacket. It's real soft. All right, so I'm going to move these and show you the outdoor fabric and then the denim. Okay, so I had to move all those off to the side so I can make room to show you the rest of what I have. This is the last of the fabrics. These are the outdoors, the denims, and the quilt backings. So I got 3 different types of denims. This one was a medium wash, 100% cotton denim, 7 ounce. And I think I got like 2.5 yards of this one. This one was quite a little bit more. This is the cotton canvas medieval blue bull denim, and it's a little bit more heavier, but like I say, it's like a cotton blend woven type of denim, a little bit more sturdier, probably more for pants. It has that rigidness in it, jackets. So perfect for that. And then I have some more of a medium denim, but that's already been washed and it's already used for uh, another project that I am working on, another dress. So I didn't bring that one out. And then these are the last four pieces, three, four. Yep. This was the outdoor fabric. And I had been eyeing this particular pattern here because I wanted to make my bags out of this, but I just thought that this was so gorgeous. And this is, it's called Solarium UV Fade Resistant Foliage Plant Life Palm Floral Garden, 100% polyester. And these would make beautiful seat cushions for your patio furniture or even, for your indoor furniture. But I got them because I want to make my bags with these. This is a beautiful, another solarium. This one is outdoor canvas. It's called Pursuit Stone. And I think I got the whole entire bolt for this one. So this is a lot. This would make, if you like making curtains for your outdoor patio area, this would be perfect for that. So got that, and then I got another fade resistant. This one is solar eggshell, 100% polypropylene, I think it is. So outdoor, and this is real nice. Like it reminds me of like those drop cloths that you get when you're gonna paint, that you use. That's what this reminds me of, but nice and sturdy, good for bags. And then this is this gorgeous piece here. This one is called, it's outdoor printed stripe red, stain and mildew and UV resistant, Hanover stripe rosewood. Gorgeous. I love the stripes in this. Very classy. Love that pattern. And I got probably about 6 or 7 yards of this. So last 3 pieces were the quilt backings. And these I love because they're dual-sided. And you get like this beautiful sunburst of sunflowers. And then when you flip it over, you get this for the reverse. So this in itself would just be just a nice quilt. It's thin. However, if you just making maybe like, I don't know, say pot holders or some type of kitchen type of household type of thing, like bowl cozies, that could work. Placemats, you get the idea. So this was great. I was so happy that I was able to get this because it's petite hand dyed sunflower burst large, 100% cotton. So definitely could make those bowl cozies for this. And then I got it this one in this cute chicken pattern. And I think this is reversible too. Yes, this one is reversible with this pinstripe, or what do you call that? It's like you make out of like the tea towels, and they have that pattern. But I just thought it was absolutely adorable. So I got quite a few of this. So I'll have fun making a lot from that. And then last is this beautiful quilt backing. This one is sort of like a patchwork. Well, not sort of, it is like patchwork. But then in the inside, it's got this beautiful array of flowers that mimic like the pattern here. So absolutely gorgeous. So that, I know this video is long, but I just couldn't wait to come in and share with you guys what I was able to score. I'm not sure if any, where you are, where your Joann's are, if they're closed yet, or if you can get to some locations. But if you have the opportunity to check it out, I highly recommend it. You can't beat this. You can't beat this deal at all. It was just enormous amount of savings, and I'm very, very happy. Very, very happy. So with that, I'll end this video, and I will be working on some other projects, and I'll be sure to come back in. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sticking in there. I know I've been MIA, but you know, your girl's been working. I've been busy. So I'm glad to come on and share with you guys and catch up. So I will see you in another video, hopefully real soon. I got a video that I need to make from when I went to the Quilt and Sew Expo, and I hadn't had a chance to put that up, so I want to share that one as well. So I got a lot going on, but again, just reaching out and keeping in touch. So thank you for all my new subscribers, and thank you for all my subscribers. Your support and your constant viewing really helps. So go back and watch some of my videos so I can keep that algorithm going. So with that, thank you so much, and take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.